Alright guys, tonight I thought I would pop on for a quick minute. I have a very small canvas right here. As you can tell, my hand is bigger than it. I believe it's like a 4x8 or something along that lines. I don't know, I felt like painting tonight. I've got leftover paint on my palette from a couple paintings ago, and this paint might be very dry and broken, but we're gonna see what we can do with it. We're gonna rock it. I'm gonna start real quick by not using that brush, because that fan brush doesn't seem to work. Sorry. There we go. So I'm going to come in with my fan brush. Just scrub some magic white. And you guys are going to notice it's going to have like a green or dark tone to you guys. That's fine. That's okay. Is that a dirty fan brush? That's what's happening. So we're just going to scrub the magic white in and get this nice little green tone. This will totally help make this painting come to life. And we're really only going to use a fan brush and some leftover paint. That's the whole goal here. So while that seeps in, it sucks into the canvas. I do think it's probably a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to grab a 2-inch brush real quick, just to blend it in. Fan brush was a little too rough. So let's pull this up and down. This nice flow of magic white or liquid white or oil medium, whatever you guys choose. Again, this, you know, we might change from the fan brush to the 1-inch brush. Heck, who knows? Let's have fun, right? So, get your oil medium on, and you want to let it soak. You want a thin, even coat. That's why I'm kind of using the 1-inch brush, just to make sure it's evenly distributed. We don't want too runny, because if it's too runny, your painting falls off. It literally it drips, it falls, whatever. Too dry, you can't do the blends. Not enough. You're scrubbing into the canvas. Just enough, you got it just right, you know? So, and it depends on each canvas, where you get your canvas, the size of the canvas, how much magic white or liquid white or oil white medium you use in order to do this wet on wet process. So one of the best tips that people have told me is that you take your finger and you smack it on the canvas, and if you have a nice clear fingerprint like that, apparently that's a perfect amount, and it's taking from the canvas, it's giving just enough. Not enough. Alright, let's take the fingerprint off because I don't want to incriminate myself. Anyway, here, I've got some leftover yellow. As you can see, it's tough, it's dry. I'm just going to mush it over here. We got this little liquid medium. Alright, and again, we have a green kind of yellow tone going on. So let's put a little sunset right here. I'm just going to scrub in little cad yellow right almost in the middle of the canvas. And again, guys, this is a very small canvas, but we're going to make it powerful. We are going to make an almighty painting out of a little thing like this. So there we go. Now what we're going to do, we're going to come over here to some alizarin crimson. Just touch. It's dry. Oof, yeah, it's very dry. It's been out for a while. I went on vacation, guys, and I left paint out. Oof. There we go. Oh, got just enough. we'll smush that in with some yellow over here. There we go. Just kind of munch it in to the brush. Just munching it in. We're making an orange kind of color. Yellow, orange color. Just sunset colors. If we're doing like a river scene, a reflection scene, we need the same color down here. Look at that. Already we know the sunset is going that away. That away. Alright. Let's munch in a little more red. Again, we're pushing. Just I'm taking that, oil paint when it dries, it forms like a casing, or it forms a cocoon, if you will. And using paint thinner or by smashing it like I am with a brush, you'll disrupt that and bring it out. And that's some of the thickest oil paint you can get right there. A lot of the old masters like Van Gogh, Da Vinci, stuff like that, they had to deal with dry paint all the time. They just have to motion, you have to use a thinner, stuff like that. Anyway, we're just gonna add some firecracker red in here into the sky. A little bit down here. Kind of play with it a little bit. Some brush strokes to kind of blend everything. Ooh, man, we got an amazing sky. Nice cool reflection going on. Look at this. Guys, I haven't painted in a while, so it feels good to just have fun and just paint away. So we're gonna use the 1-inch brush. We're gonna again go into the same thing. We'll smush into this cocoon or casing that my oil paint. I could use some paint thinner if I wanted to, but I'd rather just growl right into that little bit. Okay, there's some blue colors. Spread that across. Blend it into the blues and reds. Then we're going to come down here and make the water reflection. You guys see how easy it is? One brush, a couple of colors. All I've done is blend paint, and we're just making the most amazing thing. Alright. Lightly blend, a couple hairs and some air, tracing across to make some river water movements. Okay. There's our water reflection. There's our sky, or our sunset. Here's our sky. Blend a few things out real quick. Get rid of some extra paint, if you will. Look at there. Look at there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come into this blue and activate it again. What I did was I dipped my fan brush into some magic white or liquid white or oil medium, and we're going to activate, even though it had that cocoon on it, it's dried out, a little bit of oil. Okay, now we're going to go into a little alizarin crimson. Heck, we got a Van Dyke brown here. Let's bring it back to life too. Let's make a dark color. Kind of a purple color. Here's the sunset. Let's grab a fan brush and we're just going to smush in a little island right here. Right up. Right up to there. Right up. Little shadow there. Look at that. This little canvas already has some almighty power to it, doesn't it? Alright. Again, let's use the same old brush right here. White medium, we'll go into some blue, a little red, Van Dyke brown. Alright. Let's maybe add a little bit of stuff right here. Right up in front. Look at that. So now we've created distance. We have our sky and our horizon and our sunset, our island. Boom. Right there is that mysterious horizon kind of thing. Then we're going to have a foreground. Maybe just a little bit of fun right up here in the water. But yeah, I have a feeling we should pull something out. Yep. Let's pull something out of our rear, as I like to call it. So I'm going to add more magic white, liquid white, and I'm going into Prussian blue, this old dried up blue. Going to some alizarin crimson as well. Whew. Ooh, now we're getting that violet color. Just a little taste. Van Dyke brown. Pull it out. Let's add, oh shoot, palm tree. Right there. We're going to add a palm tree. Yep. Okay. Again, we're going into alizarin crimson, a little of the Prussian blue, Van Dyke brown. We're just re-energizing stuff. And then, using a fan brush, we're going to go like that. Make all those palm trees and using the fan brush, you just kind of, I don't know, whip and move and pull down, and you instantly get little palms. I don't know what to say. It's fun creating this way. It's kind of easy in some aspects, hard in the others, but look at that. In the end, you get an amazing painting. Let's darken this a little bit towards the sunset. There we go. Pulling down. Then come down to the trunk. Alright, so I do know, I think for the foreground real quick, we need to chop in just a little more dark color. Add that just a bit more right in front of the trunk, that base. Okay. Then we're going to clean our fan brush. And add some yellow highlights. I'm going to kind of reinvigorize my yellow color. In order to have highlights, you have to have dark. So here's some dark. Let's get into the highlights. Paint thinner. We're just going to pull into that yellow, orange, stuff like that. A little bit of green tone, it's okay. Grab more yellow if you don't feel it's bright enough. And we're going to go just here. A couple of brush strokes there. There. Down here. There. Yonder. I don't know, a couple of touches here and there. A little dab will do you. Okay. That covers the branches. Just a little bit more right there. And then, a sparkler or two here, there, yonder. Pull up a little bit with my fan brush, make it look like weeds and reeds and stuff like that. Right up against the water. Smash some color in. Bang. Bada boom, bada bing. I think we got us a nice, good painting. Do you want to sorry about that. Do want to blend a line out, apparently. I drag something, across. There we are. Maybe, you know what, yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's do it. We're going to do a little touch up here on palm. Chop in occasional lines right across in here. Touch. There we go. Yeah, I think we got it. By George, I think we got it. Just gonna soften a line here. Blend one out there. All right. Yep. What do you guys think? Good with this painting. There we are. Quick little sunset palm tree. Yeah. I think I'll be good. Except for we do need a quick little water line. So I'm going to take some white medium, magic white, liquid white, whatever you want to use. Put it flat on a palette, grab just a tiny roll of it. Where to go? Where our sunlight is, which is back here. And we're going to scratch in a little bit of white. Up front, tippy tap, a little bit of color, a little bit of white, a little bit of movement, scratch it on. Alright guys, well, I think that pretty much kind of covers this painting. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and clean some brushes. Let me start with the palette knife. I've got a rag helpful and handy right here. Zing! Nice and clean. I don't have much paint thinner, but I'm going to clean this little 1-inch brush that I used for the background. I used the 1-inch brush for yellow. And then I picked up a little red, made it orange, or alizarin crimson. And then I picked up more, and made it into a nice hearty red. Then I picked up some blue and made some purple tones in the background of the sky. Alright, nice little clean brush there. I don't know, as you guys can tell, I mainly use primary colors and minimal obviously minimal canvas, minimal materials, just to punch across a nice, easy painting that anyone can do. Couple colors, couple brushes, the right medium. Woo. Fireworks. Alright, so I'm going to clean this paintbrush. I use several of them. Very small one. One more, which is the large one. Into the feeder box it goes. Alright, well I pretty much cleaned my materials tonight. Thank you guys for viewing. Thank you for the follows, likes, shares. I apologize if I missed any gifts. I just kind of paint for me and to have fun. So, you know, this is kind of what you get out of it. I might zoom in just a bit more so we can make some beads. So, you know, this is kind of what you get out of it. I might zoom in just a bit more so we can make some beads. There we go. My apologies. Let's stop. Alright. There we go. Just want to play with this just a bit more. Tiny bit. Just drop some shadows in front of that sun. Exaggerate these palms just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. I think I kind of like that better. Alright, well, there we go. I think I'm going to call this good painting. Clean up any more materials that I've left over. Call it a good eve. So thank you all for being here. Again, thank you for the likes, follows, shares, comments, etc., etc.